Welcome to the unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Tab A. This is the SMT295 LTE African Edition, which allows for mobile data connectivity using a SIM. It comes in the typical minimal Samsung packaging with the Samsung and device branding on the side. Over on the back we have some technical specifications. Here are some changes from the 2018 model. The 2018 version had an IPS display which offers better visual quality and viewing angles, whereas the 2019 version only has the TFT screen. Both the 2018 and 2019 models have a quad-core Cortex-A53 processor, with the 2018 running at 1.4 GHz and the 2019 at 2.0 GHz. The 2019 Tab A has Adreno 504 GPU, which is stated to be 50% faster than the 2018's Adreno 308. The 2018 Tab A features a 5 megapixel front-facing camera, while the 2019 has an 8 megapixel camera, both offering 1080p video at 30 frames per second and a 2 megapixel back-facing camera. The 2018 Tab A has a 5000 mAh battery, while the 2019 has a 5100 mAh battery. While this isn't a dramatic improvement on paper, with the 2019 model lacking an IPS display, this could in theory translate to longer use stats. The box contains the tablet right on top, which I'm not a big fan of as it's more prone to bumps and damage. Next up we have the 2-pin power adapter. Micro USB Type-B cable, which is surprising considering this was released just last year and more devices and adapters are going to be using Type-C. A case which holds a SIM card ejector tool on top and also contains the Quick Start guides in English, Arabic and French. The Quick Start guide has the usual information regarding the device, usage and disposal and radiation information. Now let's take out the actual device itself. The body is carbon black, which matches the screen with the entire front area covered in glass. Moving on the top we have the front-facing camera and a grill, which isn't a speaker, and no description of what it is in the Quick Start guide. The device is fairly light and easy to hold in one hand. On the right we have the power button and volume rocker. On the left we have the SIM card and SD card slot with the pinhole for the ejection system. The device has 32 GB of internal storage and the micro SD card allows up to an additional 512 GB. On the top there's a 3.5mm phone jack for earphones. And on the bottom there's downward facing stereo speakers and the USB 2.0 port. The back looks like it's anodized aluminum with a matte finish, however it seems to pick up fingerprints. There's a slim bezel at the top underlining the forward facing camera. The device comes with Samsung's One UI, which is fairly responsive with an emphasis on less clutter. This is especially true considering the applications that are pre-installed on it. The 800 by 1280 resolution means that the display isn't as sharp as you might expect, especially if you're used to the ultra-sharp displays on phone screens, which are much smaller, translating to much higher pixel density even at similar resolutions. The camera captures up to 8 megapixels and the video at either 1920 by 1080 or 1280 by 720. There's a handful of options for the still, from HDR, Pro, Regular, and a Live mode, which allows for depth of focus adjustment. Even when lit from an angle, the image appears softened in the Regular mode. The Pro mode seems to offer higher fidelity without any adjustment, although it's hard to assert that without more usage. With anything less than all-out daylight, the image quality is subpar. Videos fare better overall, but focusing suffers and the quality is comparatively lower than a fully lighted shoot. Given that typical usage for such a device would be browsing social media, it could be forgiven, but such subpar results let down an otherwise great device. This is a great tablet for quick browsing or light to medium productivity, given its 2 GB of RAM and quad-core setup. Antutu's HTML5 test places it just below the Xiaomi Z Max on average. So for the pros, it offers solid performance, has a strong build, not too much bloatware, responsive UI, and offers great value for money. For the cons, the screen isn't full HD, backplate is prone to fingerprints, USB port is Type-B, and subpar low light photography. At this price point, this is a great tablet to own. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.